Well, like every diet, every once in a while, you're gonna break it with some junk food, and unfortunately, so did I.
Well, you did it to me again, Mars Toys. This is the Mr. W MAT-012 Bruce Wayne, the Michael Keaton from Batman 1989. You guys know I'm ashamed of myself to say it. I broke the diet. It happens to us all at one point or another. And this is what happens with third-party figures. You take a gamble, roll the dice. You guys can beat me up in the comments over this, no problem. People know how I feel about third-party figures in terms of that. And so when this one came out, I won't lie, I forgot I had it on pre-order. Thoughts are I'm pretty surprised. So where I stand with Mars Toys, I did have a couple of their figures before, and I've said this before that I think that the 66 Joker was their greatest hit. I think they came out swinging on that figure. They did make figures prior to that, and they have announced figures after that, but the 66 is like their crown jewel, I think. And so when this came out, I was really looking forward to seeing some more in-hand reviews of this figure prior to deciding on if I was going to pay the invoice. There was only one or two out, but even then, I wasn't fully sold on it. So what do? So I took a gamble, paid the invoice, came in very fast from 1/6 Kit. So shout out to Kit for that. This thing came in super quick within a couple days. And here we have the figure. Unboxed it. So we're going to break down a couple things real fast. So assortment of hands, typical, you got some, gesturing hands, closed fisted, the typical stuff that you'll get with third party. And then what's really nice with Mars Toys, they give you a replacement bow tie, cummerbund kind of situation here. So I do like how they gave you those replacements in case you break this on the figure. They gave you the replacements in the box. So shout out to them for that. I know with the 66 Joker, they did there was a second batch issue, some things there that they offered some replacement pieces for at a small fee, but this did come with the figure, so props to them for that. One thing I'm really puzzled about is this right here. I feel like because there wasn't a lot of accessories or things to put with the figure, they kind of gave you this. It's a trading card. Reminds me of like a funeral stand in a way, with a picture of Bruce Wayne, Michael Keaton from the movie. And it's inside one of these sealed trading card cases. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure why it's there. I'm not going to display it with the figure. It kind of throws off the collection vibe. I feel like it was just something to try to like pad the figure to make it feel like you were getting more for your money because there isn't much, like I said, you can do except for the figure. The base is generic. Like I said, Bruce Wayne has the 89 logo there. It matches a lot of the other Mars Toys bases that they've done before with the crotch stand there. But like I said, the trading card thing I can completely do without. I won't be using that whatsoever. And then here we have the figure. The body itself, you can feel it. It's a cheap body. There's nothing special about it. And then it comes with a champagne glass, and then here's the figure itself, and it does come with the eyeglasses. Now I want to try to get a pretty good shot here of the sculpt, so and for my sake, I was really worried about this sculpt, whether or not it got the likeness of Michael Keaton. I'm not sure if it's picking it up on camera per se, but I can say that this is definitely a great likeness to Michael Keaton, representing him very, very well from '89 Batman. It really held true to the prototypes that Mars Toys had shown off, and so I'm really happy about this, and I'm really proud to have it in the collection. I will say, very honest about that. And so you can see here, I'm just kind of zooming in a little bit. Now, the one thing and I'll show you guys in a moment, I was kind of worried about the eyeglasses, where if the eyeglasses took away from the figure or it was something that kind of helped you disguise the look a little bit. It's hard to see here, but if you see the eyeglasses, the ears, my one problem that I have is that the ears really aren't molded to accept the eyeglasses, if that makes sense. See how they just kind of lay over? The glasses kind of just pinch the sides of the face. The ears don't stick out enough where I was kind of hoping the eyeglasses would like hook around the ears. I'm gonna try to see. They don't hook around, they like lay over. And so if like I said, if you're a little anal retentive of how they look, you got to try to get them the right way. You see here how let me zoom out if you guys can see. You see how right there the glasses, they kind of lay around the ear, but I am going to show you what it looks like without them on. With them on. Let's take them off here. And actually, I prefer the figure without the eyeglasses. I think the likeness is better without them. Now, if we're going to be kind of accurate to the movie, I know a lot of poses have him holding the champagne glass right before, hands it off to Alfred or, on the table when he meets Vicky Vale. Technically, he's not wearing eyeglasses in that scene whatsoever. So if you're going to have him posed up like this with the champagne glass, he doesn't wear the eyeglasses. Where he does wear them is when he's in the tuxedo, when they're throwing that, that party, and he goes into the Batcave and he's reviewing the footage of Commissioner Gordon when they're getting an anonymous tip about Napier knocking off Axis Chemicals. He's sitting there in the back computer with his glasses on. I'll actually put a little photo right here so you guys can take a look at that. And honestly, what I'm hoping for with this figure is I'm hoping Hot Toys eventually releases the 89 back computer, and I'll pose this with the computer in the chair and kind of replicate this scene. That's actually what I'm hoping for. It is, anniversary year for 89 Batman. I keep forgetting if it's 35 or 40, but we are on a rounded number anniversary for 89 Batman. So I do really hope that Hot Toys delivers us at least the back computer. And like I said, I will pose that with that computer system, which is really great. But for now, this is how he's going to be in the collection with the champagne glass. I really do like how the glass is, it fits really great in the hand and it really gives a nice pose. Like I said, you know what you're getting with third-party figures. The body's basic. There's nothing special about it. I am glad I have this in the collection, and this is one I'm glad I did not pass on. There's just other figures that, you can pass on them, but this is one I'm glad I didn't. At the time of filming this video, I do have the Mr. J invoice sitting in my inbox. I haven't decided on if I'm going to pay that one yet. I probably will because that head sculpt looks pretty amazing. I am waiting to see some in-hand videos first of that to get, more reassurance of it. But that one I also might be picking up. But to wrap up the video, I'm actually going to put this back in the display where you see the 89 Batman right there, so I can kind of show you guys a little bit of a comparison between them. So this is what the figure actually looks like standing in front of the DX09. I can say the height difference is really good. I was kind of worried that one would be kind of taller than the other and look a little out of place, but they do look really great. Now, the one other thing it's bothering me about this one a little bit is the tailoring of the jacket. And you can see right there how it's kind of like lays open, where the jacket I wish was more closed. I actually wish there was like a magnet there that magnetized the jacket shut so it was more form-fitting to the body. I'll kind of show you guys what I mean by that in a second here. Kind of see how that is, I wish it was more closed over, but unfortunately that piece kind of stays open. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, I know what I'm getting with the figure, but if there was one kind of thing I wish there was, I wish the jacket had like a little magnet there where those buttons were to kind of keep it more form fit and closed to the figure. But I mean, the likeness to Michael Keaton I think they definitely did a fantastic job on this likeness, representing him from 89 Batman, especially when you look at him off from an angle. Sorry, Jack Sparrow's kind of sticking his head in the shot there, but it looks really, really great in terms of, I think, the likeness there. And like, so when you pan out, it just captures 89 Batman. I know a lot of people are trying to chase down the Bruce Wayne from the Batman Returns 2-pack, and that one's priced pretty heavily. I know at the time of making this review, I'm not sure if Kit still has any of these available. I know that's kind of bummer about these reviews where, I'm filming my thoughts on this and telling you that it's a great figure, but I can't guarantee the availability. This is something that, you might have to check out 1/6 Kit or some other resources that carry third-party figures. I honestly don't know. I pre-ordered this. I remember it was like a day one pre-order at the time last year. Early last year, along with that Mr. J. So I do apologize, kind of being that person hyping this thing up and then telling you, I'm not sure where you can get it, but that's just the reality of it, unfortunately. So you might have to, check out some, backup sites or hit up some Facebook groups to find out if there's anybody else that has this thing available, because I think it's a great stand-in. I think 2024 is going to be the year of 89 Batman. We got multiple Batmobiles, an 89 Batman, potentially, maybe a Bat computer, and fingers crossed, I'm hoping for that Jack Nicholson 2.0. I just fingers crossed. But let me know what you guys think. If you have this, what are your thoughts? You can call me a hypocrite in the comments. It's okay. I welcome criticism of all kinds. But definitely drop a like on this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already and you're enjoying the content for this and future content to come. And like I said, drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts, what you think about this, passing, getting it. Let me know. Till then, this is Mr. Mom Collectibles saying take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.